You talked about Cinderella and your Cinderella moment, but the book ends with another sort of fairy tale moment, and you think of the song, "Someday My Prince Will Come." Your prince had a pencil mustache and a mouse for a friend.
Yeah, that was, that's nice, he did. That was in Camelot, followed My Fair Lady on Broadway, and with the wondrous Richard Burton and equally wondrous Robert Goulet, who sadly just left us, and Roddy McDowell, and wonderful company, very loving company. And I was told that Walt Disney was in the audience and would like to come backstage and say hello. And I thought he was just going to come back with a greeting and being a courteous fellow. And this lovely gentleman with the sparkly, twinkly eyes came backstage, and the whole company was just thrilled that he came back, and he came into my dressing room. And he asked me whether I would be interested in coming to Los Angeles to hear the songs that he was preparing for a brand new musical film called Mary Poppins. And storyboards and drawings and things of what the characters would be and what the sets would look like and so on. And with huge dismay, I said, we'd been married like about 3 years, and I said, "Oh, Mr. Disney, I have to tell you, I'm pregnant. I can't do a movie." And he said, "Oh, that's okay, we'll wait," he said. And he turned to my then husband, a man called Tony Walton, who is now probably the premier Broadway designer.
Wait, you were born in Walton and married a Walton?
I was born in Walton and I married a Walton, and he lived in Walton, but there was no connection. He was a childhood sweetheart, and we'd been married, oh gosh, I don't know how many years, but anyway, by the time Mr. Disney came, it was about 3 or 4 years, and I was pregnant. But Mr. Disney turned to Tony in the dressing room and said, and what is your trade, young man? What do you do? And Tony said, well, he was a designer of sets and costumes, but completely unknown in the United States at that time. And Walt said, well, when you come to Los Angeles, you'd better bring your portfolio with you. And Tony did, and Walt wined and dined us sumptuously and splendidly and kindly, and of course it was easy to gasp a grateful thank you. Yes, I would love to be in the movie, but he showed his incredible talent for spotting talent, and he hired Tony on the spot, seeing his designs, and Tony designed the street of Mary Poppins, the street Cherry Tree Lane where they live, and he designed all the costumes and the interiors of the house where they lived, and he received an Oscar nomination for that. So talk about serendipity and good fortune. It's been my, I never ever put down how lucky I've been. And I keep saying to young people that come and ask me, luck will come your way. It comes at the oddest times, and you don't know when it's going to happen. And who could have guessed that this would happen or that would happen? But be ready, do your homework, because it probably will happen to you too.
And she in Hollywood had lived happily ever after. In Camelot, Richard Burton's or Robert Goulet?
Without a doubt, Robert Goulet. Yes, there's a fan of it. He wore a wonderful royal blue tights and a bright blue leotard as Lancelot, and every night he would serenade me in Camelot and sing "If Ever I Could Leave You," which was his famous song. And I would sit on my little bench and be sung to, and I would look at his knees and think, God, his legs are divine. And they really were. But Richard's weren't bad either, I have to tell you. Bob's got them. They were a 10.
This is more by way of a thank you from Andrea in Los Angeles. Her daughter is dyslexic and wouldn't read because it was too difficult. In 5th grade, she discovered Mandy. Oh, your book. That was the turning point in her life. Everything clicked. She read it over and over, began understanding the joy of books. She is now at the University and doing well, so thank you.
Oh, that's the nicest thing.